So a couple months, actually no, I'm sorry, a couple weeks ago, I did maintenance here at this building. We have two cooling towers here. This one and the one over there. Not huge towers, but decent size. And part of my maintenance, when I was here, the tower was running just for a little bit, and I noticed this particular tower was shaking. And so I ramped the VFD up a little bit, and it started shaking more and more and more. So I turned it off, and I came in here, and I went over here to check the bearings here on the shaft. And sure enough, I'll show you right now. But it's definitely got some play. And when I'm in here, hear that. But that's definitely some serious play in those bearings. So basically I'm just here getting prepped to change those out. So I brought up some penetration oil in here, fluid, to help anything that's kind of seized up, break it loose. We're going to be changing this out in 2 days, so I'll leave this stuff to help penetrate it, and that way when we're here doing it, it's not going to fight us. But yeah, I've actually saw this tested. There's a guy on YouTube named Project Farm. He does a bunch of different tests, basic torture tests on all kinds of stuff, hand tools, I mean all kinds of different just things people requesting. He does tests on it, and he did one on penetrating spray or oil, you know, WD-40, and this. And he had a couple other ones. And this one actually right here beat all of them. So surprisingly, they carry this at Granger, so I was able to pick up the bottle, and I've just been kind of using it since. And that's the good thing about this, is when you spray it on something, it'll penetrate for a good amount of time, and it actually penetrates pretty quick. So hopefully by the time in 2 days when I come here to start busting some of these bolts loose, I don't got nothing seized up or it doesn't snap on me. But I also got a new pulley, so I'll be changing that. So I'll be doing in the belt. So I'll be doing a new belt, pulley, the bearings. I got new water flingers, and that's it. So it's pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy, but I mean, we gotta have a couple guys here. This is not a one-man show doing this. I gotta build a gantry so we can lift the fan blade up. So I got a bunch of unistrut down, and I'm gonna build a gantry coming off here and over the top. And then got an hoist system so we can basically pull that fan blade up off the shaft, and then that way we get able to get we have to slide the shaft back into the new bearings. We have the fan blade out of the way, lower it down, and go from there. This same tower also needs a new spray pump. It's that guy right there. I don't know if you can hear it, but the bearings on that thing they're pretty much shot. And down there, the bolts, they're, you know, it's pretty gunked up. So I got that penetrating oil sitting on there right now. The one over there has got a new motor. So I got a new motor for this. Just need to take off the whole manifold. I'll have to do the seal and all that too on there. I'll probably end up recording that. I won't be doing that on this bearing drop. That's gonna have to come later. So right now, I mean, we're kind of lucky because lately here, obviously it's fall. I mean, yeah, it's fall. So California, you know, it's getting cooler, but randomly we're getting these 2 days of heat. Like today is 90 degrees out here. Tomorrow's supposed to be like 94. So instead of just, I have the fan completely off because I don't want this thing to just shake itself to death, or freaking something happens with the fan blade and then I gotta get a new one of those. So I had just the fan off, but I still have the pump working. So we're still using, that's what you could probably hear, we're still using the pump for water. So at least to help with some heat exchange on the cooling load. So we got the sprays working on here, and then the other cooling tower next door has got sprays and fan. So that should get them through the day until we get obviously that changed out. I'll do my best to try to record what I can, but I'm gonna be with other guys. I don't want to get them on film. I don't want to do any of that and get them involved. So I usually just try to do this solo. If I can get a couple shots or whatnot, I'll do it and then post about it later. But yeah, so it is what it is. Sucks, but whatever. Gotta get it done. And this cooling tower is laying that old. It's like a 08, 07, something around there. But I'm just kind of glad it's a fiberglass fan blade. It's not the metal or steel fan blades. I feel like those would be heavier. Supposedly this thing's only, it's 160 pounds. So I mean, I don't know. We'll see. That's what they told me. But I mean, we're gonna have a hoist system, so it should be okay. But yeah, cooling tower down. Gotta get it going. All right, see you on the next one.